Hi guys, it's Nia and welcome to the 5th episode of How Did They Do That? Previously in episode 4, I showed you guys how to make a clone. One of your clones was on one side and the other clone was on the other side. Neither of them interacted with one another. It just looked like they both were sitting together. This episode is going to be a little bit different because the clones are going to be like somewhat interacting with each other, and they're not going to really be touching each other or punching or anything. They're just going to walk past one another, and that sounds like really easy to do, and I'm not going to lie, I thought it would be kind of easy to do. It's not at all. It's actually really stressful and time consuming, but it looks awesome, and so that's all that matters. So for our clones walking past each other / interacting, yada yada, all of that, there's not really any different rules or any different concepts, really. You still need 2 videos of whatever subject you choose. You still need a clean plate. I personally didn't need a clean plate because I'm the shit, but I digress. And then the third thing is you just have to edit it, and you're going to edit it by masking it. You're going to do a lot of masking. Like a lot of it. I used a video of me sitting down and reading a book for my first edit, and then I used another video of me walking past Invisible Me on the couch for my second video. I was going to use this video, but I move around a lot and I'm not masking that, so I just decided to just leave that one out. For this effect, we're going to be using Adobe Premiere Pro. When you're in Premiere Pro, you're going to do your usual thing of getting your videos and then putting them on your timeline, and then figuring out which part of the video you want to use. Once you assemble your clips together, the next thing that you're going to do is you have to lower the opacity on one of the clips so it's easier. Preferably lower it on both of the clips, actually. Lower the opacity on both the clips so you can see where your clones interact. So it's easier for you to, mask around it. After you lower the opacity, then you're going to click on one of the videos and you're going to mask around it. And the masking button should be right underneath opacity. Just like I said in the last video, you have 3 options that you can choose. You have the oval masking tool, you have the square masking tool, and then you have the one where you can freehand it, which is the little pin right there. With this episode, since the 2 clones are going to be crossing each other, it makes more sense to use the freehand one. One of the first things that you want to do is after you lower your opacity and all of that, then you're going to want to just do a basic mask around the area that you chose. I chose to do around the couch and around the carpet. At first, I wasn't that smart. I tried to do the floor to the ceiling. I don't know what I was on. I was trying to do something that didn't make sense. But I got it together and I chose to just mask around the carpet and the couch and my head. After I masked around the carpet and the couch, that's when I started zooming in, and then I started doing a lot more detail. For the entire couch and my entire body, I zoomed in to each and every part, and then I placed the keyframes where I wanted them to be, or I placed the mask where I wanted it to be. And also, you're supposed to do this for each frame, especially if you move around a lot, which is what I was saying in the beginning. I didn't want to use that clip where I was moving around a lot because I knew that if I used that clip, I was going to have to go in frame by frame and mask every single part of it. So it's much easier to do this when you're not moving around a lot. And after that, there's not really anything else to do other than just, going in and just critiquing anything that does not look good. Whenever your clones are coming past each other, or like if you're doing it differently, like where your clones are touching each other, it might help to put the opacity down on one of your videos. So it's easier for you to mask according to where the clones interact. And then after that, I'll put the opacity back up to 100 for both of the videos, and you should be done. I showed you what the final outcome would look like a little bit earlier in the video, but here's the full thing right now.